It's been half a year since we last talked about Lizzo. Last time we caught up with the singer, her life, her reputation, and possibly her freedom were all crumbling before her very eyes. Y'all know Lizzo is essentially a walking Dove commercial at this point, all about quote-unquote body positivity.
I realized that my mere existence is a form of activism, especially in the body positive community, and I wear that hat really well, and I'm going.
She needs to shut up. Just shut up about that, bro. Look, I don't really know much about her. The only reason why I even know who this person is, because every time a fat joke or something is mentioned, her name comes up. And yo, women are some of the fakest motherfuckers I've ever seen, bro. Because if you say to a girl, "Oh, you're beautiful like Lizzo," 99% of them are going to get offended. Or if you ask them, would you trade bodies with Lizzo since that you believe that she's so beautiful? Almost all of them would say no, bro. So I don't know what she's talking about, fucking body positivity. Bro, have she, I don't think she has even ever. Bro, I'm getting tied up just trying to talk about this shit. I really hate to see when some 300-pound motherfucker just comes up and you're talking about body positivity and this and that. You're setting a bad example for those people and children and adults out there that are looking for somebody to believe in. You're setting the wrong example. You're telling people to go out there and fucking have a heart attack or have high cholesterol, diabetes, hypertension. You know it, bro. That's what you're teaching them to do. There's no way anything about this is positive. I hate hearing these bigger people say, "Oh, body positive, blah, blah." No, you're just telling people that it's okay to be fat and lazy. And that is not right. That is not right. Obesity is not cute. It's not sexy. It's not.
To continue to put on and represent and create safe spaces for Black, fat women.
But according to the lawsuit filed against her, that couldn't be less true. Alarming allegations of fat shaming, SA, and many other Ellen DeGenerate-esque activities were being levied against the singer by the people she employs. These allegations all stem from a
Bruh. Can I just take a moment to ask why the fuck is she wearing a diaper on stage during her performance? But is that a what? Man, the last thing I heard about her is that one of the persons that worked with her were suing her for, I think it was assault charges. Like got physical or something like that. I don't really remember, but I strongly believe, so based on what I can recall, that's what it was about. But let's hear what the video is about.
time period when Lizzo was working on a show for Amazon Prime titled Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls.
What's up, y'all? It's Lizzo. I'm looking for dancers to join me on my tour. Girls that look like me don't get representation.
And the subsequent tour she did afterwards with the winners selected from said show. Namely, 3 backup dancers came out to sue Lizzo, her touring company, Big Girl Entertainment, and a judge on the show named Charlene Quigley. Basically, the allegations are that Lizzo is a power-hungry tyrant of a boss who felt she could treat people around her like dirt underneath her shoe.
When I saw them speak up, I thought that's what strong looks like. And I was really proud of them because I knew how toxic the work culture was on that tour firsthand.
They alleged she did things like force them to get nude for photographs. She made the dancers go with her to the red light district in Amsterdam, which is known for having nude performers. Apparently during this show, Lizzo allegedly began inviting her dancers to take turns touching the club's nude performers. Apparently she made them also catch toys straight out of their vajayjay and even eat bananas that were protruding out of the same area.
The 3 women say they were pressured to attend the after-party events Lizzo planned because those who went were widely considered to enjoy greater job security.
Things start kind of getting a little weird.
What?
They start pulling out
toys, or
Who's
like
they?
the performers.
Okay.
Then they start taking out bananas, and the girl would like put them, you know, in herself. Lizzo was encouraging people to like, oh hey, you come do it. Hey, you come do it.
They even
What? Bro, yo, this shit is not funny, but it's just the way she said it, man. Like, imagine you sign up for a job, and on the first day of the job, bro, or the first week of the job, your boss says, "Oh, we're gonna have a pizza party." In the middle of the pizza party, you know, everybody starts getting naked around you. They start doing some crazy sexual shit, man, and you're just so confused. And then he's like encouraging everybody to come give it. Bro, like I cannot even imagine how I would feel in such a situation. She's terrifying being in her outfits, much less seeing her in her birthday suit, bro. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm really glad those people speak out, and I'm really sorry for what they experienced. Nobody should have to go through shit like that, and that's pretty fucked up of Lizzo to do to people, man. Like, trauma is a real thing, bro. It's a real thing out here, and those girls, I mean, and this is even more fucked up the more I think about it, because fat girls don't usually get a certain level of attention that, you know, though slimmer, sexier girls usually get. And a lot of the times, they're awkward because they don't really know how to socialize because of, you know, how they're treated in society. I mean, it's not right, but it happens. Just shit like that. And it also comes from their household. A lot of their family members, some of them have family members that teases them, curses them, you know, just call them names and all that crap. And it really affects them, bro. A lot of these fat girls come from some environments where they're fragile and they're sheltered. They're not used to certain things because they don't get that level of attention that other women get. So for Lizzo to go out and pull such a stunt is very insensitive to them, because a lot of those girls probably have not ever been in a situation like that or even remotely think of something like that. Some of them are probably even virgins. I don't know, man, but it's not impossible. All I'm just saying, I'm trying to emphasize on the fact that she fucking took away those girls' innocence without even thinking twice about it. You cannot find evil in that. Eviler than that, bro. Is that even a word? Eviler? Whatever, I don't give a fuck. But you cannot find somebody that's more evil than that. You just immediately threw them in a situation without thinking about how it would affect them, how they would feel, what they would do, and yo, just let me know what you think in the comments.
alleged at one point that she encouraged one of her dancers, who was a known virgin, to touch one of these nude performers' breasts.
She started a chant after I had said no multiple times. She was like, Ari, Ari. And then everyone kind of joined in, Ari, Ari. I briefly touched the performer and withdrew my hands, and, you know, everyone kind of burst into laughter because me of all people, they thought it was funny that I was touching this performer.
I just said, I feel unsafe, I feel disrespected, there's a bunch of
It
mistreatment
is
and just
mad
unprofessionalism going
disrespectful.
on. She basically started to ball up her fists and crack her knuckles, and she was like, ooh, you're so effing lucky right now, but she's like inching her way towards me, alluding to, you're so lucky I'm not going to hit you.
They also claim that during practice, Lizzo was so insane that at one point she made them dance for 12 hours straight, all in an attempt to keep their jobs. And then one of them even had to soil their own.
Bruh, I mean, you motherfuckers need to work out, but shit. 12 hours straight, bro. That's worse than slave labor, man. Like, you're, man, bro, yours. Oh my. I want to say some words to describe you right now, Lizzo, but yo, why? Why would you do this to people? People, real people with feelings and yo, bro, like I thought I saw it all, man. Like every time, I don't know, this never ceases to amaze me. Every time I come on the internet, see some shit that is just crazy. Next day I come back, I see something else, something that beat that. Because no fucking way, man. Like, so you not only traumatize them from that sex party, you now threaten their jobs and force them to dance for 12 hours. Yo, I get y'all need a workout, but 12 hours is a lot. It's too much. Damn.
Pants out of fear that she would be fired if she asked for a bathroom break.
Was I under the
Shit.
impression that if I left the
No pun
stage, I would be
intended.
fired?
I'm sorry.
Yes. Did I,
Damn.
unfortunately, go to the bathroom on myself on stage because I was so terrified? Yes. There is, you in a court of law, I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, I don't know anything, but I know that if you ask someone to tell the truth, these things will come out of her mouth. If you have to say yes or no to these questions, she has to say yes because they are true. There was multiple witnesses.
She was allegedly known to single out and purposely embarrass dancers, as well as somehow be fat-phobic. Basically, this lawsuit makes it sound as though,
Bruh, how the fuck can you be fat phobic and you look like you weigh a ton? That just makes no sense. That's like me trying to be racist against a black guy and I'm black. And this world just doesn't make sense by the day. Like I really do not understand some of these people's mindset and their actions. Like bro, like does it cost you to let people use the bathroom? I don't know. Even if it costs you, it's still not worth her shitting herself, and then she's gonna stink in the dance room, and then everybody's gonna become uncomfortable. That's I don't, man. I'm getting so pissed off about this shit. Like nobody should ever treat another person this way, bro. I don't give a fuck where they're from, who they are. I don't care what they are. Nobody deserves to be treated that way. Nobody.
the dancers were treated like second-class citizens on this tour. Keep in mind, this all being after they signed up, worked extremely hard, and won a competition that was pitched as the dream chance to work directly with someone I'm sure at the time most of them loved and respected.
I look up to her so much, and I just want to follow in her footsteps, and I just want to share that with the Queen Lizzo herself.
Furthermore, based on their experience, she seems to be the exact opposite of the person she portrays publicly, calling her political advocacy into serious question. And so you guys are probably wondering at this point, well, Jamari, why do you bring this all up? And it's actually because there has been some movement when it comes to this case, and it looks like we are going to see them actually go to court. But also when her Instagram account handle is literally Lizzo be eating. Of course the comments came out to absolutely destroy her. This guy says quitting eating? Ignore all the positive comments. They lying. See you at McDonald's next week. Maybe take a walk. A very long one. And now people are actually speculating that the real reason Lizzo is going to be taking some time away is due to the latest update in her court case, where a judge denied her motion to completely throw this lawsuit out. So the judge on February 2nd denied Lizzo's motion to toss out the bombshell harassment lawsuit filed by 3 of her former backup dancers. Now keep in mind, he did actually dismiss certain accusations here, but he is going to be allowing the case as a whole to move forward to trial. Basically, what Lizzo and her team of lawyers were trying to do here was to get this case dismissed under California's anti-SLAPP statute, which to my understanding is when someone goes to the judge and they tell them, hey, this lawsuit levied against me is a bunch of nonsense, but because it is now a legal matter, I do not want to speak out publicly and try to defend myself because I don't want to open myself up to more litigation. Like, as you could see here, her lawyers argued that the accusers were using this lawsuit to silence her. But in the end, the judge would rule that that anti-SLAPP statute didn't fit all these different allegations, though he
buy her a Big Mac or some shit and she good, bro. What?
He did toss out some claims, like the fat shaming claim, and the idea that people were discriminated against due to their mental health problems. It is dangerous for the court to weigh in, ham-fisted, into constitutionally protected activity. I believe there he's talking about Lizzo's right to free speech. But it is equally dangerous to turn a blind eye to allegations of discrimination or other forms of misconduct merely because they take place in a speech-related environment. So to me, he's saying, yeah, some of that stuff that she said does kind of fall under free speech, or kind of like he said, she said, but some of these other allegations must have a little bit more merit. I mean, peer pressuring someone to eat a banana out of someone's pussy, I mean, that's pretty insane. Now, from Lizzo's camps, they're essentially saying that these are just a bunch of disgruntled employees. They're arguing that Davis, Williams, and Rodriguez, who are the defendants in this case, had an axe to grind against the star because they had been reprimanded over a pattern of gross misconduct and a failure to perform their job up to par. So they're essentially saying, oh, these three girls, they're just being three sore losers because they couldn't make the cut, and in the end they weren't good enough to be part of my dance team. Plaintiffs embarked on a press tour, vilifying defendants and pushing their fabricated sob story in the courts and in the media. That ends today. Instead of taking any accountability for their actions, plaintiffs filed this lawsuit against defendants out of spite and in pursuit of media attention, public sympathy, and a quick payday with minimal effort. And apparently the judge even made a motion to dismiss the harassment allegation that came from that nude photo shoot that apparently some of these women did not want to partake in.
What?
And he also dismissed this other allegation that stated that Lizzo's camp was intentionally interfering with these dancers getting other jobs. So to me, it seems like the thing they're really going to be looking into here is that night at the red light district, where Lizzo seems to have been a very...
Man, I can't believe that they're throwing out so much of the case, man. Like, it's really fucked up. But at the end of the day, yeah, he's not sleeping, man. Like, he's watching all of us. And if those girls are telling the truth, I guarantee you, if they don't get that justice in court, they're gonna get that justice one way or another. And if they have a relationship with God, bro, don't worry, man. Like, things are gonna happen for them. They're gonna get that justice. As long as everything that they're saying is genuine, it's true, they're gonna get it. I strongly believe that. They just gotta pray and have faith. But at least they're taking the sexual one seriously, I hope. Well, it seems that way. Man, like, bro, this situation is really fucked up, bro. Like, imagining getting invited to a party of your job and having to eat a banana from someone's pussy, bro. Like, just imagine that. Or even if you don't have to eat it, you have to touch it. Imagine that shit, man. Like, bruh, that's just wild and wild. That's just on a whole nother level, man. Like, you thought you were gonna have some innocent fun, and you ended up in an orgy. Yeah, this is so fucked up, man.
Inappropriate boss, with people who are obviously not only her subordinates, but people who she has several different power and influence levels over. So now Lizzo and the captain of this dance team, Charlene, will still have to face these allegations of harassment, as well as accusations of racial and religious discrimination. So obviously Lizzo is going to be fighting this thing tooth and nail with her reputation on the line.
I think it's extremely damaging in the court of public opinion because of the image that we've all believed Lizzo to be.
And so we're gonna see how this all plays out, but this is obviously going to change her reputation forever.
Yeah, I agree. It's definite. Whether or not if she wins the case, it's still gonna alter her reputation. But if she loses, bruh, this is gonna trash her reputation, which she deserves if all those things are true. I'm just gonna say she deserves whatever happens to her if those allegations are proven to be true. And like I said, man, like nobody should ever have to experience something like that. I know those girls were terrified and traumatized from those experiences, and I'm really sorry. My heart goes out to you, girls. I really hope that this experience is not one that really separates you from, you know, the world and people as a whole. I hope it's one that really teaches you strength and understanding of how the real world works and how crazy people can be. I really hope that you learn from the situation that not everything that glitters is gold. You know what I'm saying? Be more vigilant when it comes on to people, especially celebrities or rich people, and just become a stronger and better person. And you know, take your health more seriously. Like, try to lose some of that weight too. But whatever. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Man, this one really rubbed me. And drop a like on the video if you did. Drop a dislike if you didn't. And subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one.